This was the car that was supposed to change everything, a secret weapon built by Shelby and de Tomaso to dominate Can-Am racing. Instead, it triggered a feud so bitter, it ended with betrayal, broken friendships, and a mongoose meant to kill a cobra. It started in 1964. Carroll Shelby wanted a new race car, something lighter and more powerful than the King Cobra. He wanted to beat Bruce McLaren's Chevy-powered monsters. Ford wouldn't give him the engine he needed, so he looked elsewhere, and found Alejandro de Tomaso. Shelby brought in Peter Brock, the same mind behind the Shelby Daytona Coupe, to shape the car. Brock's design was radical: movable rear wing, enclosed rear arches, flush headlights. The chassis was built in Italy, using de Tomaso's experimental central spine layout. Cutting edge, but risky. The car was called the P70. It needed a 7-liter V8 to compete in Can-Am, but de Tomaso didn't deliver. Without the right engine, it couldn't race. It wasn't legal in Europe, and it wasn't competitive in America. Shelby walked away. The two men had clashed from the beginning. Shelby wanted raw American power. De Tomaso wanted Italian precision, suspension geometry, weight balance, power delivery. By 1965, the relationship had collapsed, and Shelby had something bigger on the horizon, the Ford GT40. De Tomaso didn't just move on, he struck back. 2 years later, he built a mid-engine supercar and gave it a name designed to insult Shelby, the Mangusta, Italian for mongoose, the only animal that kills cobras. The P70 never raced. After its debut in Turin as the Ghia Sport 5000, it disappeared. Decades later, a historian discovered it, broken, buried in parts at de Tomaso's old factory. What followed was a resurrection. The car was rebuilt, displayed, and honored, but it never saw the checkered flag. The P70 is more myth than machine, a car born of ambition, fractured by ego, and buried by history. But now, it's resurfaced once again. This August, it'll roll across the auction block at RM Sotheby's Monterey. Would the P70 have beaten McLaren if it raced, or was it doomed from the start? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that live in the space between legend and history.